was told to pack my bags, leave the baby in the nursery and just go.
I want to find him for Mum and for me.
Every year, thousands of people come to us looking for missing family.
The love remains. To find Christine would just mean everything.
Sometimes it's to discover the truth about what really happened.
To find out we were together, it breaks my heart.
So imagine the moment. It's Davina.
I'm about 10 minutes away.
Hello, Nikki.
When the answers finally come.
Oh my gosh!
She's thought about you every single day.
In this series, we discover extraordinary stories.
I didn't ever want to be sent back because I knew that being in a children's home would be much worse.
And find people that no one else could trace.
They found my sister.
You're joking?
They're your cousins.
Reuniting families who've spent a lifetime apart.
There, you found us.
A sister?
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh, wow.
We hear from many women who were forced as teenagers to give their babies up for adoption. The stories are different, but most share a yearning to meet their child before it's too late. For our first searcher, that need became more urgent when she discovered she had cancer.
She's very precious. I've always looked and thinking, what does she look like? She's in my heart. She's there. She'll never leave. Never, ever leave.
Come over here and throw the ball.
Who's first?
I'll go first.
I'll go on then.
Oh!
66-year-old grandmother Charlotte lives with her husband Stephen, close to her daughter Dina and her grandchildren.
You won, Mum! Yes! Champion! Yay!
The last few months have been a struggle. I didn't feel very well, so I'd done some tests for the stomach. Unfortunately, they said it was bowel cancer. They've managed to get it, but it's pretty scary. So, yeah, I'm starting to cherish life now a bit more this time because this is a second chance for me.
Charlotte grew up in Blackpool in the 1970s with her parents and 2 older siblings.
My dad was my idol, but my mum, we just clashed. Growing up, I was a bit of a tearaway. I think I was rebellious to my mum. Well, you tell me I can't do it, I'll show you what I can do. And that's when I met my boyfriend. But we were 16 by then, young and in love. And then I got pregnant. So I went and sat in the cafe. And I remember sitting by the window and thinking, what do I do now? I'm having a baby. So I ran away. And then, of course, the police started looking for me. You know, where is she? Mum put her reported as missing because I was too scared to go home. And they brought me back, and that's when they actually found out that I was pregnant.
To ensure that Charlotte didn't run away again, her parents made her a ward of court. Not long after, she gave birth to a healthy baby girl.
Save a space for me.
When she was born, it was great. It was happiness. We didn't know what to call her. And I used to like a song on the radio, and it's called Tracy. So in the end, we decided, right, we'll call her Tracy then.
Tracy, when I'm with you, something you do bounces me off the ceiling.
My mum said, I've got a proposition. I know a couple. They're quite willing to pay for them to adopt the baby. And I remember saying, "You want me to get paid for giving them my baby?" "I don't think so." And I told her to get out.
As Charlotte was still a ward of court, she was placed in a strict home and school for teenage mothers.
And that door shut. That's it, you're in. It was horrible. I mean, they had security locks on all the doors. You couldn't get out. To me, it was a prison. And the girls that were in there, one, she was actually having a fight with one of the staff. And I thought, if she'd have had a weapon on her, I think she'd have killed him. And that's when I started to think, oh, my God, where am I? I don't belong in here. And I thought, neither does Tracy. So I went to the office and I said, look, I'd like to have her adopted, please. And that was 7 o'clock at night. And that was when I handed her over.
Before the adoption went through, 8-month-old Tracy was temporarily put into foster care. On her final visit, Charlotte was given a single photograph.
Little sugar dumpling. Where is she now? Does she think of me? Does she know about me? Same as me, really. I would love to be able to find her and to be able to know that she's not hated me for what I did. But she was always with me, wherever I went. But yeah. Such is the heartbreaks of life sometimes.
When we took on Charlotte's case, the first thing we needed to find out was whether her daughter was still called Tracy. Our specialist intermediary accessed her adoption records and discovered that her name had been changed to Sarah. They soon located her, still living in Lancashire, only 40 miles away from her birth mother. For the past 50 years, Charlotte has gone over and over the decision to part with her firstborn child. But what have those years been like for Sarah? Has she ever wondered about her birth mother? But more importantly, did she have the happy life that Charlotte so desperately wanted for her? Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Nicky.
Nice to meet you.
And you too. Come on through.
How are you feeling?
Oh, don't ask.
Don't ask. Great to see you.
And you?
I've got so much to tell you, and I know you'll have so much to ask. So tell me about your family growing up. Happy family?
Yeah. My elder brother was adopted first. Then they adopted me. My mum was always told she could never have children. Then she found out she was expecting.
Wow.
So along came brother Jonathan, and then along came brother Matthew. We had some cracking laughs, I can tell you. But poor mum was run ragged.
Yeah, tell me about your mum.
Well, she knew exactly what to say and what to do. Unfortunately, she's been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Yeah. We take care of her.
You spend a lot of your time caring for her.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about your birth mother getting in touch?
I've gone through, I think, every emotion possible, but no, I am now excited.
Talk me through all those emotions. I know where you're coming from.
The biggest fear I'd always had, because at various times throughout my life I'd thought about looking for her, was maybe I'd be rejected. That was a feeling that I'd had with me for all the years.
Well, there's lots I can tell you which will absolutely confirm that you're not rejected. I mean, there's a picture of you as a baby on her mantelpiece.
Really?
Pride of place. Isn't that amazing to hear?
Yeah. Is she married or?
She's married to Stephen. And she works in one of the cafes on the front in Blackpool.
So she's actually in Blackpool? Oh my God. We have took so many times. It's my favourite place. Gosh. Well, that's my mini break sorted out, isn't it?
Yeah. So after Charlotte had you, she didn't think she'd ever have another child, but she went on to have Diana, who's now 28. Well, she's got...
So my son's only a year older than Diana.
And your sister. And she's got 2 kids.
I always wanted a sister. Do we know what my mum looks like?
Here's your birth mother.
Oh my goodness. She does actually look like me. My God. Gosh.
So let me try and tell you about her life and what happened. She was a teenager, met your birth father. She found that she was pregnant, and her parents put her into this mother and baby home. It was a horrible place. She felt it was more for people who'd committed crimes. She realised that that was no place for you to be, and so she would have to put you up for adoption.
It must have been awful for her. I was young when I had my son, and I was a single mum, but I had all the support in the world. So to go through what she was going through at such a young age, no.
But she's got so much to tell you. She said some of it in a letter. You want to see the letter?
Yeah.
Right.
To Tracy, how I have missed you in my life. Letting you go on that awful day was the saddest I could ever be. My heart broke. There has never been a day gone by that I haven't thought of you. Wishing I could have been there to give you a cuddle. I always kept a song in my heart for you called Tracy, written by the Cufflinks. I'll have to listen to that afterwards. It was always your song, just for you. Please take care of yourself. Always love, Mum. I had no idea I'd feel like I do now. No idea. My mum has brought me up. I love eternally. And this lady's never going to take her place, but she's already taken a different place in my heart. Oh, yes.
You're fine there. So you're ready to meet her soon?
I am, yeah. Yes. Just off looking at that picture, I know that there's just something between us. A friend. And my mum.
Usually, when a searcher comes to us, they are looking for a specific family member, a parent who gave them up for adoption, or a sibling they learned about from their records. But the woman in our next story's experience is completely different. She was conceived with the help of a sperm donor, so she's got absolutely no idea what she might find.
Unless you are donor conceived, then you don't fully understand the impact. This is where I was conceived in 1983. It's crazy to think that just walking down the street, God, is that person a sibling? Is that person the donor? I would just like to know, is there somebody else out there that is half of me, you know, that is the same as me? I just really want to know, you know, I guess where I came from.
40-year-old single mum Jenna Brooks lives only a stone's throw from where she grew up.
This was me, I think I was about 6 or 8 weeks old here. I am nice and snug. I was born in Oxford, but when I was 2, my mum and dad separated and my mum moved back up to Scotland. I still had contact with my dad during sort of the summer holidays and through phone calls and things, but the majority of the time it was just me and my mum. And we're really, really close. I feel like it's me and her against the world. I just feel that I was really wanted. Yeah, it's a really happy memory.
Jenna wants to visit the place where her story began. Her mum has always been open about how difficult it was for her and Jenna's dad to become parents.
So my mum and dad were trying for quite a few years to have a baby until they were put forward for the actual treatment of donor conception, which I believe they had for around 11 months before my mum actually fell pregnant. My mum, by that point, she was desperate to have a child, and there was nothing that was going to deflect her from that.
Since the 1930s, donor conception, the practice of using a donated sperm, egg or embryo, has been helping couples struggling with infertility. By the time Jenna's parents were referred, more and more hospitals were offering the treatment. This is the first time since she was a toddler that Jenna's been in the city where she was conceived.
This is the one place that connects me with the donor. My mum was given no information about the donor at all. You know, she didn't know what he looked like, what he did for a job, where he was from.
This wasn't unusual. Paid around £15 a go, donors were promised complete anonymity.
We don't know if he was a medical student or if he was just visiting friends or how many times this donor donated.
In the early 80s, there was no limit on the number of times a donor could be used.
It blows my mind, to be honest with you, when I think about how many donor-conceived children there may be from this one donor and where they may be, because looking around it could be literally anyone.
Jenna Brooks, who was conceived with the help of a sperm donor, knows very little about the circumstances surrounding her conception. She's being supported in her search for answers by her best friend Fiona.
Hi. See you.
Oh, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
I've got you a tea.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is this just all about the donor, or are you thinking about maybe potential siblings as well?
I think for me, you know, the donor is important because he made half of who I am. But back in the 80s, you had a right to give your donation anonymously. And I think that's a very daunting prospect.
I think you're right.
And I feel like I'm not looking for a replacement dad. You know, I've got a dad. And for me, I guess as an only child growing up, the main part of that has always been the kind of sibling side of it, you know, and whether or not there is anyone else that's like me out there.
I really do hope that you find what you're looking for, yeah. Yeah.
After 4 decades of no information at all, and with the full support of her mum, Jenna's now desperate to know anything about her donor and her potential half-siblings.
This could be completely life-changing for me. I'm at a point where I do need this information, and that means that that question mark that's been hanging over my head for 40 years will be gone.
From the moment we took on Jenna's search, we knew it wasn't going to be straightforward. Until the early 90s,
This sort of fertility treatment was completely unregulated.
If Jenna had been conceived after 1991, she'd be entitled to some information about her donor's characteristics, his physical appearance, and occupation, for example.
But as she was conceived almost a decade before it was mandatory to keep these records, she has nothing.
Our only option was to add Jenna's DNA to the 3 biggest commercial DNA databases and hope for a match. Our expert intermediary, Ariel Bruce, has been monitoring her results.
So, Ariel, Jenna's DNA tests, do they tell us anything?
Yes, they do. The first thing that they tell us is that her donor is predominantly Welsh. He's not on the system, but she has a half-sister who is on the system, coming from her paternal side.
A half-sibling, so what's her name?
Her name's Cassie. She's not donor conceived, but she, like Jenna, lives in Scotland.
They both live in Scotland? That's incredible.
This isn't what we expected at all. I need to know more. We've never had a situation like this before. Jenna set out on her search assuming she'd find other donor-conceived people, and that isn't what we've discovered. The sisters share a biological father in 2 radically different ways.
The question is, what has Cassie's life been like? Did she have any idea she might have other siblings out there? And crucially, does she know who Jenna's donor is?
Cassie's 6 years younger than Jenna. Her husband is in the armed forces, and they have 5 children.
Cassie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
And Nikki.
Please come in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a pleasure it is to be here. Thanks for seeing me.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so excited to see you.
I know, we've got so much to talk about.
Finally.
So I know you've spoken to our intermediary, Ariel, and you know that your half-sister is donor conceived.
Yeah.
But you're not.
No. So, no, I was conceived the natural way. Like, mum and dad together, whoever dad is. That's the $64,000 question.
You don't know who your father is?
No. I've spoken to my mum about it quite a bit. My mum was only 16 when she had me, so I think she doesn't like facing how people made her feel. But she hasn't told me who my dad is.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
It is difficult. So that's why this is so important to you.
Very important.
What is really interesting is and weird is the fact that Jenna was conceived in Oxford, but you're both living in Scotland now.
Yeah, that is really cool, actually, that we've both ended up in the same place. It's incredible. Like, I have a sister, you know, like a big sister, because I only have 2 brothers.
A whole new world's opening up for you.
Yeah, I want to know, like, does she have children? You know what I mean? So does that mean that my kids have got, like, cousins now?
She's got a son. He's 9 years old.
Okay.
But for Jenna, given that her parents separated at 2 years old, she's, you know, lived life as an only child. But when she finds out that she has a sister, I think that'll put it on a whole different emotional level. Incredible.
It's going to be huge for her, I think.
Would you like to see a picture of Jenna?
Yes, please. She's beautiful. She's got beautiful eyes. Do I get to keep this?
Of course, it's yours.
Awesome. Oh, she's lovely. Look at her. She actually kind of looks like me a bit.
That must be incredible.
Well, yeah, like a person that I've never met before looks like me. Like, she's absolutely stunning. She's got her lips. She's got her family lip line. When is her birthday?
Her birthday is on the 2nd of January.
So she's a Capricorn. I'm a tarot reader, an astrologist. That's what I do. I can feel her energy already. It will just be interesting to see what it actually feels like when we come together for the
Can you
first
feel
time.
her energy from a photograph?
Yeah.
What's her energy?
She feels like someone who's probably quite bubbly and quite enjoys life as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her so much already. I can't wait to meet her.
So what are you going to say to her?
As long as she understands that no matter what, I will always be there for her. That is the one thing that I want to convey, that she knows that she's always going to have somebody who'll love her.
"66-year-old Charlotte is looking for the daughter she was forced to give up at 16. Charlotte longs to know if the decision she made as a teenager meant that her daughter had the chance of a better life. Well, today she can lay all those worries to rest, because I'm giving her the news that her daughter has been found. Hi, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. To come here?
Yes, please. Thanks very much. It's lovely to meet you.
And you too.
Thank you so much for seeing me today. What's it been like not having Tracy in your life?
Just very, very emotional.
What's the hardest part of it? What do you miss the most?
I think it's not the missing, it's what I would have wanted was the hugs all the time, and like looking at her picture, she's got a very cheeky face, so I'm guessing she must have been a little cheeky character when she was little. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to come and see you today because I wanted to update you a little bit on our search.
Yeah.
Because your daughter Tracy has been found.
She has?
Yeah.
You to give me the bad news that maybe she doesn't want contact.
No bad news.
No bad news. She wants contact. Contact. Oh. She's had a good life.
Listen, she's had a great life.
Oh, God.
She had a good adoption.
Did she ever wonder why she was adopted?
She did wonder why she was adopted, but I think she understood everything a lot better when she had her own son.
Oh,
so he's 29.
Oh, God, it seems like it's... Where has the time gone? She's 29.
He's called Stephen, and she's a grandma.
Oh, God.
To a 3-year-old. So when she had her son, she completely understood because she was very young, a single mum, but she had support. And she understood that you didn't.
Oh,
so she holds no grudges against you for what you did.
Oh, thank God for that. That is lovely to hear.
Obviously, Tracy's been found, but her name is now Sarah.
It's Sarah?
Yes.
So she hasn't got that song anymore, Tracy?
Well, she has, because that's what you called her. But Sarah is the name she's grown up with. In her 40s, she met a really lovely man. She's been with him for 8 years, and she's super happy.
Oh, great.
Very sadly, her mum has Alzheimer's.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
God, she must be so sad for that. What a shame.
So, Sarah lives in Lancashire.
Really?
Yes, about an hour away. She was so excited that you live in Blackpool because it's her happy place.
Oh, is it?
She loves Blackpool.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for all
And
this.
she would love to meet you.
Oh, God, yeah. It's my dream come true as well.
So, the last time you had any kind of photograph of her, she looked like that. But I've got a picture so you can see what she looks like now. I'll get it out for you.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, you can see,
Totally.
can't you? Yeah, you can see the... Wow. Oh, my goodness. Hi. Tracy Sarah. Wow. Oh, I'm glad she's happy as well. She's not really changed from her picture.
Not madly.
She's still got that cheeky smile. So, she's magnificent. Oh, this is a wonderful, wonderful day.
Having a cancer diagnosis obviously puts everything into high definition in your life, right? What's important, what's not important.
Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping now the life that I can have can be shared now with everyone. I've just got my clear this morning as well from my blood test. Everything's normal, so what a day this has been for me. Yeah, so I'm on the way to happy health and happy memories and happy future. Hi, you right?
Yeah, are you?
I am. Got something to show you.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Isn't it? Huh?
Oh wow.
What a day.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just in cloud 9.
Oh, Mum. Let's start our new chapter.
Nice cup of before you go. How are you feeling on today?
Nervous, edgy. It'll be all right, won't it?
Once you get to meet,
Yeah.
give her a nice big cuddle and enjoy yourself.
Last night was just full of thoughts going through my head.
All right.
See you later.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye. You know, what am I going to react like? What's Sarah going to react like? How I'm feeling at the moment, it's all over the place.
You all set?
Good to
50
go.
years you've been waiting for this. Go and meet your mother. Go and enjoy it. Love you.
Very, very, very nervous. But can we start building some sort of future?
Good luck.
Maybe we can make something of it. Maybe there is something in there between us. There's got to be.
When it comes down to the reality of actually meeting up, those are the moments that you know whether, you know, is there going to be a bond?
Very shaky. Feeling very nervous now.
Wow, this is absolutely so beautiful. Lovely. You still got them cheeks from the pictures. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Wanted to do this for years.
Put yourself down.
Come on, let's.
How are you feeling?
Same as you, I think.
Oh,
I feel like I've known you for years. Like,
it's strange because I did worry how I'd feel, would be, and there's definitely something there. There's definitely.
How do you feel?
I feel relieved now.
You feel relieved?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been a roller coaster this last couple of weeks.
I always wanted to see you, wanted to get you back, but
no.
So you grew up good with the parents, they treated you right.
Yeah, they did. I wasn't really so lucky.
I'm glad about that. So we can calm down now, can't we, and just take a step at a time and
please
get to know each other. It's like I've gone to heaven, I've come back again, and feeling like so much warmth between us that I was hugging that child again. Yeah, I've still got the only one picture that I managed to keep all these years.
I've brought you a few new ones. Oh, wow.
You've not changed much, have you?
When I saw the photo, it meant everything just to know that she'd been thinking about me every day. Just hanging on to me.
Isn't it, when you get one
Thank
of
you
your
for
own?
finding me.
Oh, well, not letting you go now.
Thank you.
Thank you for meeting me and not blaming me. Hey, dear.
Yeah. She's just lovely. She's just, yeah. Hi.
Hello, sweetheart. Ain't your sister?
No.
Hello, long-lost sister. She's beautiful. Happiest day of my life.
I can't believe how much you look like Mum.
No, I
It's
can't
crazy.
believe it.
Cheers, ain't she? To the future.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Conceived with the help of an anonymous sperm donor, Jenna Brooks has spent the last 40 years wondering what family she might have out there. For a long time, Jenna has lived with absolutely no information about her donor or that side of her identity. And whilst I can't tell her everything she wants to know, I'm so happy because I can reveal she has a half-sister, Cassie, who really wants to meet her. We've let Jenna know that her donor hasn't been found away from the cameras.
Jenna! Hi! How you doing? You all right?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. Oh, it's lovely to see you.
And you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks for talking to me, Jenna. I am so sorry that at this stage we were unable to identify your donor. How do you feel?
So I have kind of mixed feelings about it. I think I almost felt a slight relief because I did have that worry about...
What would he feel?
But I've always kind of grown up just me and my mum up here. So I think the biggest motivation behind this is probably the sibling side rather than the donor.
Well, I am coming to you with some information today. We have...
Oh, have you?
Found a match. Yeah.
Amazing.
A half-sibling.
Really?
A sister.
Really?
Yes.
My God, that's amazing.
I'm going to let that sink in for a
I
second
know.
because that's big news.
It is big news. Wow. I can't believe you found someone.
So she's called Cassie.
Oh, wow. I've always wanted a sister.
Have you? She's 6 years younger than you. She's married and her husband is in the forces. And she lives in Scotland as well.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, given that I was conceived down in Oxford.
Yeah. Cassie isn't donor conceived.
Oh, right, okay.
But her mother has never told her who her dad is.
So she's kind of been, although not donor conceived, she's kind of grown up without knowing as well.
She's in a very similar boat to you.
Yeah.
Here, she's written you a letter.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Dear Jenna, I'm currently sitting on the ferry watching the waves and feeling the North Sea wind as it smacks me in the face. I've sat looking at this blank page for weeks, unable to convey what I want to say in the right words. I mean, how do you tell a person you've never met that they already mean so much to you? I am a tarot card reader and astrologist. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I've definitely been to see a few tarot card readers over the years. I have 5 children and a wonderful husband who I've been with for 10 years now. Oh. I can't wait to know you better. I can't wait to laugh so hard we cry and everything that comes with sisterhood. Oh. Lots of love, little sister. Wow.
So I'm going to say something now that I wouldn't normally say, but you really look like her.
Oh, do I?
This is your sister.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there is similarities. It's so weird looking at somebody who's like...
Looks like you.
And genetically related.
Would you like to meet her?
Absolutely, yeah. I would love to meet her. I feel like it's just the beginning of something, you know? It's like the start of...
A new journey.
A new journey, absolutely. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Jenna and Cassie have arranged to meet for the first time in central Glasgow.
Today is massive for me. It's just confirmed that feeling of that there is somebody else out there. And I can't believe that the day is finally here where I'm going to meet her.
I did a reading this morning to find out sort of how my day was going to go. And the tarot gave me the 10 of Cups, so that usually means like huge big yay in like a family situation. So this is the 10 of Cups, and this is strength. Along with the strength card, which was the spirits basically saying, like, you know you're strong enough to do this, so let's just get on with it.
I'm definitely excited. I don't know, there's definitely some nerves in there. I'm really hoping that from today, me and Cassie can, you know, have a real foundation and connection.
I genuinely can't wait to hug her. I don't even care about speaking at this point. I'm like, come here, hug me. I'm your sister, come here. Give me the love.
Hello. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry if I'm strangling you.
Oh, don't be silly. You're not. Sorry, my hands are cold as well.
You should be as cold as you like. You're so beautiful.
Oh, so are you. How are you? Oh, thank you. I feel like I need something stronger.
I love that we have like similar styles.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take this off. It's so weird, isn't it? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh,
I'll give you that.
Oh, you're so thoughtful. It's just so weird.
It's so surreal though, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I always assumed that if I found a sibling, it would be donor babies. So I think that came as a bit of a shock. Because I was like, right, okay.
It was a bit of a shock for me when I was told that you were a sperm baby. I was like, wait a minute, what?
I feel like you come into this with questions that you want answered, and then you get answers, and then you've got a whole set of different questions.
Yeah. It's actually so strange because once I got here, I was like, do you know something? I'm not actually as nervous and as worried as I thought I was going to be.
No.
You know, and then I was like, but why would we be nervous? We're sisters.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've got nothing to be nervous about.
I felt the same. None of this journey has felt real. And I've gone from being an only child to finding a sibling that I didn't know I had, and she's just lovely.
Yeah. So tell me, do you have a boyfriend?
No.
No?
I need one.
You need one?
I don't need one.
Need one?
No, I don't need one.
You don't
I would
need
like
one. Yeah.
And your husband is in the armed forces, is it?
Yeah, he's been in the military 20 years. So what do you like to do when, you know, in your spare time when you don't have to be a mum or work or anything?
So I like to be outside. I like to weightlift.
No way, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, I love her so much. Like, there's this big space in my heart now that's just Jenna's, and it'll always be there.
It's just mind-blowing. I definitely feel like there's a connection with Cassie. I mean, the thing is, there could still be more siblings out there.
Yeah.
It depends whether he just donated once, because he got paid for it back then as well, so I don't know if he just wanted his weekend beer money.
We generally don't know how many there's going to be, so it'll be interesting to see if over the years more people pop up. I think it'll be fun. We'll be like this huge line of siblings.
Cheers! Love you. It's been amazing meeting her. I'm really excited to see what the future holds with Cassie. I think it's definitely a to be continued.
If you're looking for drama this Monday night, head to ITVX as Sam Neill returns as the barrister fighting for his client's freedom in the 12. Watch the latest episodes, streaming now.